Tonight, this song's about a woman.
Really? You sure?
Wow, that's what they say. Hello, George.
Hey, how you doing, my friend?
Very good.
Oh,
yes.
Are we?
We are the Thamesmen.
You're forgetting all the basics.
I know. Well, we had a week off, and now we had a break, and you fall out of practice.
It's all gone Pete Tong.
It's all gone Pete Tong for you Americans. That means it's all gone wrong. Are you ready? Are you ready for loud volume?
So last time, Wheel of Fortune had given you the choice of an AC/DC track. Is that right?
Absolutely.
So you've got some AC/DC. So which AC/DC track are you going to try and show me?
Whole Lotta Rosie.
Oh,
I love it.
Okay, which is this a studio or live?
Live, always live for me. Always live. Go straight for the jugular. Go straight for the jugular. It's live. Anyone could do. You go and see other reaction videos, and they always go for studio first. You want to see the band. Really, you want to see the band? Go and see live.
Is this a Bon Scott?
It is a Bon Scott.
Well then, okay, I'm in.
All right,
I'm totally in right now.
All right. So, can you just do me one favor? Make sure it's loud. Have your headphones turned up loud because it's gonna. I think it's just. I'd love to have written this song. It's not very PC now, but just the whole riff and everything just perfect. Let's do it, shall we?
All right, I'm ready. Let me get my headphones.
Okay. You in? Volume up.
Volume is up.
Right. 3. I'm doing all the sound effects. I'm like that guy from Police Academy.
Police Academy, but that's dating you a bit. Okay, carry on.
All right. 3, 2, 1, boom.
You won't be there. This is all about a big fat woman from Tasmania. And this one's called Whole Lotta Rosie.
Oh, can you imagine double denim, arms stripped, tight pants.
Canadian dinner jacket.
I want to tell a story about a woman I know. With a country in love, Rosie steals the show. She looks exactly pretty. She looks exactly small. 4, 2, 3, 9, 5, 6. You can say she's got it all. Yeah, Rosie got it all.
Yes.
I mean, the guitarist, what's he called?
Angus Young.
How? When when your head's bobbing like that and you're doing this, do you not miss a freaking note?
Yeah, I know, and he does it all show. You know, he is like headbanging, hopping around the stage, and playing the biggest rock riffs ever. That video though is definitely the Bon Scott Angus Young video. You know, like the rest of the band doesn't really play much in that. It's those two. That is like them rocking right there.
Yeah, but that also was hours and hours of practice to get it that tight. I mean, it's
so?
like, oh my God, that's tighter than a duck's arsehole. And the song is so well formed. Every single note, you know, it is just so well formed, so well written, so well performed, so tight. That was hours and hours and hours of practice to pull that off like that.
Yeah, I have a completely soft spot for that era of AC/DC. You know, like one of my first albums, a couple of few first albums I owned was AC/DC. If you want blood, you've got it. You know, it's just like they are the definition of rock. Right there,
yeah.
I think.
Really?
You know?
What with your long hair there? You know, I would have never have thought
you
it.
never would have guessed. Really,
just a while.
You know, I am totally in my second midlife crisis at the moment. With
a beanie constitutes a second midlife crisis.
No, the long hair does. Or COVID lockdown.
You know what I did on my midlife crisis?
What did you do?
I got my tattoos lasered off. No, removed. I got not lasered off. I got them removed. I went reverse.
Well, I'm saving for my third midlife crisis where I'm going to put tattoos on because I still haven't done that yet.
I actually want. So do I. I want to go back to tattoos, but I actually want the classic anchor and the girl and the mum and the dad.
Love and hate.
Yeah. I want the classics. Love, hate.
We should get matching ones. We could go like Thames men. You know,
you are Bagsy. I have Thames. I don't want men on my fist.
How many fingers? How many fingers have you got?
No,
are you like the man from Atlantis or something?
I don't want men on my fist.
That's actually a good point. Okay, forget that idea. That's a bad idea all round. Okay. Anyway,
I think that's a brilliant idea. Right, it's time for.
I don't know. I know what it's time for. It's bangers or wangers.
All right, because we're so smooth.
Let's get our crap together.
We're so smooth on our intros and in our segments. Right, so we're going to be scoring AC/DC A Whole Load of Rosie, which is not very PC at the moment. You couldn't be doing that song now. And I just want to say that I don't agree with the lyrics. I just love the tune. I love the rock. I love the riff and the performance.
Why is it un-PC? Tell me that.
Well, he starts off by saying this is about a fat woman.
It's just a physical description.
Don't. You can't be judging anyone. Otherwise, you're going to be getting judged yourself. And, you know, I am an Adonis, so I don't mind. But, you know, for the mere mortal that's out there, I don't think it's good. Anyway, let's not go into the ethics of who said what and hashtag and all that stuff.
Okay, all right.
Score it.
Sorry to bring in.
We'll edit that bit out.
Okay, do that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So let's score it. George, up to you.
Okay. Love Whole Lotta Rosie.
Yes.
If it's PC to be like loving that song.
Yeah.
Love AC/DC.
Yes.
Not completely cool with that recording because it. Bear with me a second. You know me. I'm an audio guy. All I could hear was Angus Young, Bon Scott, who's amazing. Both of them amazing. Didn't hear the rest of the band. Drumming, all I could hear was like a snare drum that was like kind of hitting like a cardboard box. It wasn't like the most inspiring performance.
It was
of Whole Lotta Rosie.
It was recorded in Glasgow. They
No,
only
it
had
wasn't
it.
Golden Screen in London. I read the title as well, but doesn't matter where it was recorded. I
Well-
think there are going to be better versions of Whole Lotta Rosie. Write it down below. But so I love that song. Don't get me wrong. Don't think it's the best version. Sorry. So
You are crazy.
just to be controversial.
All right,
So
okay.
my score is going to be a no fault of theirs, 7.5. Now, are you going to artificially make it up, or what are you going to go? What's your point on this one?
12. I love that song. Whenever I'm driving and it comes on, I turn it up. I love it.
But when you're driving, are you listening to that version, or are you listening to the album version?
As I said, if they pull it off live, they're a great band. And that was note for note, absolutely perfect. And it was absolutely brilliantly executed. I'm sorry they didn't have enough microphones. All right. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to give that a solid 8. It's a great track. 8.2. 8.2.
Okay. All right. So
compute that.
Time for the computer to work this out.
On
8 point. Let's have a look. That is going to be a 15.7.
It doesn't sound too high. I think I'm gonna get my revenge on you on that one.
Well, I'm just look.
You're doing Chicago next, aren't you?
I am doing Chicago. 15.7. Where does that come on the laser scoreboard? Oh dear.
You have just put a whole load of Rosie in the toilet.
I have not.
Because of a microphone.
It's still on the board.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm actually going to do.
It's better than Catch a Goo Goo did last month.
Catch a Goo Goo. The God, I hated that. I actually nearly stopped doing the 10 because of that. But listen, if anyone is listening now, please put a better version of a whole load of Rosie, because I will go for the second version and I will go for another spin. If I get AC/DC again, which I will on the next spin, okay, I'm going to do a whole load of Rosie
even
again.
without a spin, even without a spin, if there is a version that people think is better, I will listen to it because I love that track. I really do love that track. Okay. So
I'm going to bring in now the Wheel of Fortune. Ladies and gentlemen, no finesse, I'm going to bring it in, the Wheel of Fortune. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of knocked off about that.
He's really riled. He is really riled by the fact that I gave an honest score for AC/DC.
Jim, start the suspense music now. Right, here we go.
You're rushing to get this finished now, aren't you? You're out of here. Oh, I think there's some rampant.
Hey! Right. Would you believe that?
Would you believe that?
I am going.
AC/DC, how would that
Unbelievable.
happen?
Let me just. Okay. Right. And on that note, if anyone else has got a better version of a whole load of Rosie, put it down there, because I want AC/DC again, and I'm coming at you with a better version, and I'm going to beat that, and I'm going to get it up to the top of the board because it's that good a song.
You think it'll beat Muse? Okay.
All right.
Oh, by the way, the one at the top of the board, who picked that one?
Anyway, everyone, if you want to like and subscribe, please do. And watch out for the next AC/DC chat, because we're going to be taking Muse off the top. Good night.
Good night.
Ah, bloody hell. Jesus Christ. He's down a fucking toilet because there's not enough microphones. Audio geek. Jesus.
Are you going to stop recording anytime soon?